Hi, I'm Victor Valentine, and today I'll walk through my T-SQL data manipulation project for my sustainable agriculture community. I'll answer the question, which season has the highest crop yield? Which season has the highest crop yield? Using the 8-step answer focus approach, let's go ahead. This is my SQL Server Management Studio. I'll now move on to step 1. Step 1 is about clarity. My question is simple. Which season has the highest average yield? This focuses my analysis on seasonal performance in sustainable farming. New query, and that's my question. Comment completed successfully. I will now move on to step 2. Step 2 breaks down the approach. Identify tables with yield and season data. Group yields by season. Cultivate averages. Sort to find the highest. This roadmap keeps us organized. That's the new query. And those are the breakdown of the approach. Command completed successfully. And now move on to step 3, ad hoc query. Here's my initial query. I will use group by and average to find seasonal averages, then order by disk to rank them. And now go to new query. Here, I will now use the group by. Now use the group by and average to find seasonal averages. And now execute the query. It now gives me the season. The season is summer and the average yield is this. I will now move ahead to step 4, create a view. Now I'll turn this query into a view named v_season_yield_rankings. Views simplify reuse and add security. Note the rank function to compare all seasons, not just top one. Watch it. Now I'll turn the query into a view using this query to view name this. Views verify reuse and add security. I will now click on execute. I now have the season. I've turned it to a simplified reuse. That is the view name v session yield rankings. It has become a view. The season, the summer, the average yield, 10 point days, then the record account, and that is 6. I'll now move over to step 5, create a table. Step 5 has 2 parts. Part 1 is to create the table, and part 2 is to refine the table. In this query, I will now use one query to treat the 2 parts. And this is my query to treat the 2 parts. I click on execute. Now the table season yield rankings created successfully. We'll now move over to step 6, load the table. Step 6 ensures our table stays updated, truncate, clears old data, and insert reloads from the view. And this is critical. This is very critical for accurate reporting. So now I get to new query. New query, I want to put my query here and I click on execute. In the result, initial table count, view record 1, truncate completed. In the final table count 1. From here, I'll now move over to step 7, that is start procedure. Now I'll automate the load process with a stored procedure. This encapsulates my logic to reuse and integrate with ETL pipeline. Then I'll go to new query and I'll type in my query here and execute. My execution will now give me the new name, the create date and modify date. Here, finally, I will now move to step 8, call the procedure. Finally, I will now execute the procedure to refresh my data. This is how end users or applications will interact with our work. This is my query and now successfully loaded one record. Thanks for watching.